unusual hat. I wonder what's under a hat such as that. It could be a creature they call a gazette, who balances things on its head because it's flat, or a striped-looking pipester from uppermouth bat, or a sort of a kind of a hat-wearing cat.
I can see that you've got quite a mind for your age. Why, one think, and you drag me right onto the stage. Now, I'm here, and there's no telling what may ensue. And a cat such as me, and a thinker like you. Oh, the things you can think, oh, the things you can think, if you're willing to try. Think invisible ink, or ink with a stink, or stare to the sky. If you open your mind, oh, the things you will find, lining up to get loose. Oh, the things you can think when you think about Zeus. Zeus! Zeus!
Zeus, 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 Zeus. Oh, the things you can think, any thinker who thinks can come up with a few.
Oh, the things you can think.
Take a trip on a ship to the Vicar of it on a silent saloon.
Think of beautiful schlop.
With a cherry on top. You don't need an excuse.
Oh, the things you can think.
When you think about Zeus, 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 Zeus.
Think of an elephant up in a tree.
Think of a person too tiny to see.
Think of a bird with a one feather tail.
Going on adventure down a dangerous trail. Ah!
Think of a bird who flies off on a spree. Think of a kangaroo, sour as can be.
Think of some monkeys with trouble in store.
Think of something horrible and
There is something sinister or scary that you never dared to think of before. Think of nobody here, and the feeling of fear, and the darkness of night. All alone in your room, as you're facing your doom.
think a glimmer of light.
Ah!
But I hope you're prepared to be scared than scared.
Come to say Mother Goose.
We do.
Shake us right on the brink.
When you think about Zeus.
That's what you get. That's what you get. You get the base. You're expecting them, they give you them.
An unusual story will soon be unfurled of an elephant trying to save a small world, and a girl from that world who thinks just like you. Our story begins with a very strange sound, the drums of a jungle beginning to pound. Now imagine a sky,
I'll imagine bright blue
in the jungle of Knoll,
near the River Walloon.
Now picture an elephant lumbering through.
Horton!
Yes, Horton.
On the 15th of May, in the jungle of Knoll, in the heat of the day, in the cool of the pool, he was splashing.
Splash!
Enjoying the jungle's great joys when Horton the elephant
Horton the elephant!
Horton the elephant!
heard a small noise.
So Horton stopped splashing and he looked toward the sound.
That's funny.
Thought Horton.
There's no one around.
Then he heard it again. Just a very faint meow.
As if some tiny person was calling for help. I'll help you.
Said Horton.
But who are you? And where?
He looked and he looked. He could see nothing there but a small speck of dust blowing past through the air.
I said how confusing. I've never heard tell of a small speck of dust that is able to yell. So you know what I think? I think there must be someone on top of that small speck of dust. Some poor little person who's shaken with fear that he'll blow in the pool and has no way to steer. He's alone in the universe. I just have to save him, because after all, a person's a person no matter how small. A person's a person no matter how small.
So gently and using the greatest of care, the elephant stretched his great trunk through the air, and he carried the dust speck and placed it down
Safe.
on a very soft clover. Hump! Humped the voice. 'Twas a sour kangaroo, and the young kangaroo in her pouch said, Hump! Too. Why, that speck is a well.
Maybe I'm nasty, maybe I'm cruel, but you're the biggest blame fool.
In the jungle of Knoll.
It's true, please believe me. I tell you sincerely. My ears are quite keen and I heard them quite clearly. I know there's a person down there, and what's more quite likely, there's 2, even 3, even 4.
Ha! Laughed a voice.
Ha! Laughed some others. Ha ha ha! Laughed the voice of the wicked Sharon brothers. Oh, he's the biggest blame fool in the jungle of Knoll, and monkeys like us should know. We've been out on the lands looking down on him.
He's fat. He's dumb. He's slow.
Elephants ain't too swift as a wolf, but he's the biggest blame fool in the jungle of Knoll, 'cause he's talking to a speck, talking to a speck, to a speck of dust. R-E-S-P-E-C-K. Oh, please take that speck away.
Through the jungle the nurse flew quickly.
Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear?
He talks to a dust speck.
It's on channel 2.
Our topic today is psychic elephants who hear voices. What do you think, folks? Is the elephant off his trunk? Let's go find out. What do you think about the crazy elephant man? Moving on, then. What do you think?
I think that he's weird. Who talks to a speck?
I don't even know what to think about that. What do you think about the crazy elephant?
He's weird.
Yeah. What do you think about the man?
I don't know why he's talking to a dust thing.
Me neither. What do you think about the crazy man?
I think he's weird.
Thanks, folks. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
I'm Gertrude McFuzz, and I live right next door. He's never done anything crazy before. He's always been friendly and loyal and kind. I just don't believe Horton's out of his mind. I'm Maisie Lilbird. I live in a tree. Enough about Horton. Let's talk about me.
Telling lies, making jokes, it's an elephant hoax. And brother, that's against the law. Breaking peace, creating a fuss. Somebody's thinking different than us. He's the biggest blame fool in the jungle of Knoll.
On the 15th of May, Miss Gertrude McFuzz discovered how truly unique Horton was, but she knew to approach him would probably fail, because who knows a bird with a one-feathered tail?
Help! Help!
Then a voice came again, calling over and over.
Help! Help!
So Horton tried to think who might be down on that clover.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Well, we're who's here. We're all who's here. Smaller than the eye can see. It's true, sir. We're who's who, sir. I'm a who and so are we. We're tiny little people blown by the air, wondering how and why we're on who. The tiniest planet in the sky.
I'm the mayor.
And I'm his wife. Here on Who we live in fear. We're drifting through space and cannot steer. A trouble in a tiny land, our future's in your hand.
It's up to you, sir. Please help who, sir? You're the only one who hears. You must, sir. Save our dust, sir. Now that we have reached your ears.
We're tiny little people saying thanks in advance, hoping perchance you'll try. We're on Who, the tiniest planet in the sky.
I won't let you down. No, I won't let you fall. A person's a person, no matter how small.
An invisible world, amazing but true. We'll leave Horton to listen and we'll zoom in on who. But guess who enters the story now?
Who?
You.
Meet the tiny Who family on a small rainy day.
Mom and Dad are just home from the Who PTA.
And here's their daughter, JoJo.
In trouble again. 'Cause her things take her places where no one has been.
I'm the mayor of Who. Why, I've just been elected. And upright behavior is thenceforth expected.
But we've just had a talk with your teachers today, and they didn't have one single good thing to say.
You invented new things that defy all description.
You gave Miss O'Doily a nervous conniption.
Your things were so wild, they disrupted your classes and made Miss McAhoo drop her new glasses, which is why you're suspended. Yes, that's what they said. Young lady, what in whose name has gone to your head? around us. We're safe on this clover, but our troubles are far, far from over.
We don't mean to scold you, dear. Oh, yes, we love you, dear. But couldn't you try thinking a little bit less, dear?
Stop telling such outlandish tales.
Stop turning minnows into whales.
Now take your bath and go to bed.
And think some normal things instead!
Oh, the things you can think. Oh, the things you can think.
Be quiet.
As you splash and you splish.
I'm not listening.
As you sit there and scrub. Have a think in that tub. Think of water and fish. Think of pipes in the floor leading up to a shore where the water is cool. Soon your tub's not a tub.
It's McGilligan's pool.
This might be a pool like I read of in books, connected to one of those underground brooks, an underground river that starts here and flows right under this bathtub, and then, who knows, it's possible. Anything's possible. An underground river that no one can see, right under State Highway 203, right under the wagons, right under the toes of Miss Amoroso, who's hanging out clothes. It's possible. Anything's possible. It's possible. Anything's possible. This might be a river, no mightn't it be, connecting McGilligan's pool with the sea. There may be some fish swimming toward me. It's possible. Anything's possible. It's possible. Anything.
Jojo, the tub's overflow. The water's running right under the door.
The ceiling is peeling. You flooded the den. Oh, Jojo, I think you've been thinking again.
I say this with firmness, a terrible sorrow. Young lady will deal with you come tomorrow.
She was Mommy's little girl and Daddy's favorite plan.
She was never in trouble till the singing thing began. We must lay down the law.
Does your child give you troubles? Do her grades keep on shrinking? Does she drive teachers wild with her uncontrolled thinking?
As a parent, are you overwhelmed, insecure? The help that you seek is in this brochure. It's 9, darling. Rise and shine, darling. It's a very special day.
Get dressed, dear. Look your best, dear. Soon you'll be on your way. Here's your pencil, and here's your mittens.
And here's your sword.
My sword?
Spit! 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 Spit!
I am General Gaines Con Smith. I scare children out of their wits. So my skull is for dreamers and treacles and twits. And I say in this case,
The shoe fits.
The military academy is the place where she should be sent. Or drill silliness from her head will sure to make a dent.
We'll teach her fighting.
And left and right.
Until she's muscled and tan. Look at these shoes, right? You never know. This one hung in the shelf. This one couldn't cut on the lines. And this one actually had an opinion.
Our dust believe in every right if every who's eating the bread, butter side up. One thing we should trust on this fragile speck of dust to eat this bread, butter side up.
Butter side up. Butter side up. And those who'd like their butter down.
Down, down, down. We'll go to war and run them out of town.
I do not like good eggs and ham.
I do not like your eggs and ham.
I do not like them Sam I am.
I do not like them Sam I am.
Sound off.
Eggs and ham.
Sound off.
Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Split, 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 split.
I've been guarding this clover for over a week, getting laughed at for thinking a dustbag could speak. Well, let them all laugh. I'll try not to mind, while I have something that they'll never find. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Who's there?
It's me, JoJo, the mayor's daughter.
I'm Horton. Horton the elephant.
Are you real, or are you a very large think?
Oh, I'm real, all right. I would state that in ink.
In my thinks, I do strange things and go to strange places. I love a good think.
Well, for me, that goes double.
Sometimes my thinks are what get me in trouble.
When you think, do you dream?
And bright colors.
Me too. And I go to strange places like Suessical.
When you think, do you think you could fly in the stars?
Little friend, no one could have things such as ours. Good night, JoJo.
Good night, Horton. See you in Suessical.
Wake up! The scene's over. There's more to be heard. There goes our hero who enters.
The birds. Love poem for Horton number 437. There once was a bird girl named Gertrude McFuzz, and she had the plainest tail that ever was. One droopy droop feather, that's all that she had, and oh, that one feather made Gertrude so sad. She curled it, she dyed it, she gave it a puff. She decked it with flowers, but it wasn't enough. For no matter what, it just was what it was. The one feather tail, it simply wasn't meant to catch the eye of an elephant. The one feather tail of Miss Gertrude McFuzz. Poor little Gertrude, a sorry sight. Well, I'm gonna take you under my wing, and baby, you'll be all right. I was once a plain little bird like you, kid. A pathetic feather was all I grew. I had nothing show-offish, so what's a plain bird to do? And there's certainly nothing show-offish on you. So I made a plan for my self-improvement. No more crumbs, I vowed. I would have the cake. Yes, I went to the doctor. Dr. Dick by the lake. And he told me what sort of pills I should take. Now I'm amazing, Maisie. As feathered as feather could be now. Amazing, Maisie. It was all for sale. So Gertrude flew to the doctor named Dave, whose office was high in a tree by the lake. She cried, oh, Mr. Doctor, oh, please, do you have a pill that will make my hair grow?
Tut tut, says the doctor. Such talk is absurd. Your little tail is just right for your kind of bird.
Then Gertrude had tantrums. She raised such a din that finally the doctor just had to give in.
All right already. Bring in the bilberry bush.
Go, go, go. What was that? Something's twitching me. What was that? Something's itching me. Are those feathers I see? Oh my word, this is wonderful. Second, third, wow, I'm colorful. What a bird. I think I'm beginning to be amazing Gertrude. Just look at that tail. She is sporting. Amazing Gertrude. Thank you, Dr. Day. Thanks, Doc. Amazing Gertrude. And hopefully I'll impress Horton. Amazing Gertrude. One more pill will do me good. Yes, it will. One more pill. And soon she'll have the biggest tail. She'll have the biggest tail of all. So Gertrude is happy. Her tail's nice and long.
Kid, fasten your seatbelt, because now things go wrong.
Yes.
There's a rustle in the bushes, there's a tremble in the trees. Hear it like a whisper, smell it on a summer breeze. Something big is getting near. Ooh, Something big is coming through. Ooh, Got some monkey business. That's what we intend to do. Come on, I got a monkey around. Come on, we got a monkey, monkey around.
The Wickersham's, hello.
Well, it's bigger than a bread box.
Hey, it's wider than a whale.
Peanut butter breakfast, scared to death from head to tail. So you're still talking to a dust. That's hot.
A dust speck is full of who's or not. There aren't any who's why I don't hear a sound. Come on,
We got a monkey, monkey around.
Hey, give that back, stop.
Up out of the jungle, up into the sky, up over the mountain.
10,000 feet high.
Then down from the mountain and into the news.
Went Horton the elephant chasing the who's.
This is the Cat in the Hat, live from Skycam 5. Folks, the jungle of Knowles is one heck of a drive. We've got monkeys backed up to the 302. I'd find alternate routes if I were you.
Still chasing your dust, why as safe as can be.
We're monkeys to trust, or don't you agree? Well, just to be sure, we're handing it off
To a black bottom eagle named.
No, please wait!
Near and far into the night, that black bottom eagle flapped his wings and fast flight, and paid no attention to Horton's loud call. We're who's here? We're who's here? Please don't let us fall. Ah! We're who's here? We could bruise here. Helpless, weak, and small. On Horton traveled, and on that bird flew. And oh, there was trouble. Trouble on who?
Because at 6:56, Glad Vodikoff dropped it. The clover went tumbling, and nobody stopped it. They went 100 miles wide, down, fell to 4 little who's in the whole tiny town. That bird let that clover drop somewhere inside of a great patch of clovers 100 miles wide. I'll find it, I'll find it, I'll find it or bust. I shall find my friends on a small speck of dust. Yes, clover by clover with care. I'll listen and I'll call. Are you there? Are you there? Are you there?
It's taken all my courage to approach you, not to mention all my stamina to follow you, across the hills and deserts, but I feel as if I'm ready to confess to you the feelings that I've hidden with great diligence and labor, behind the facade of your odd little next door neighbor. My eyes are too small, I have very large feet, and I'm not very proud of my pitiful tweet, but I've now got a tail that is something to see.
102, 103.
Oh, notice me, Horton, feather by feather. This is your next door neighbor calling. Oh, notice me, Horton. Horton, together. We could be great.
2,999,999 clovers? It's hopeless.
You said it, kid.
Maisie, are you in a nest?
Yeah, you want to make something of it?
No, I just never thought I'd see you in a nest.
Neither did I, Hort. Oh, will you please sit on my nest for me? I need a vacation.
Why, Maisie? I couldn't have all silly things. I haven't got feathers, and I haven't got wings. And not only that, but I'm here on a search. I couldn't just leave my poor who's in a lurch.
I won't be long, kid. I give you my word. I'll hurry with us, because I'm that sort of bird. I'll fly back real soon. I'd only be gone for, say, one afternoon.
Well, we all need vacations. All right, go on and take it. I'll sit on your egg and try not to break it.
Thanks a million. Toodaloo.
Then carefully, tenderly, gently he crept up the trunk and into the nest where the little eggs slept. Horton the elephant smiled.
Now that's that.
And he sat, and he sat, and he sat, and he sat. And he sat all that day and kept the eggs warm, and he sat all that night through a terrible storm.
I'm cold, I'm wet, and I'm catching the flu. Oh, Maisie, please hurry. I've got to save who? Oh, Maisie, please hurry. I've got to save who?
I brought you a scarf.
Thanks, Gertrude. Have you heard from Maisie?
She sent a card from Palm Beach.
Palm Beach? Gertrude, what if she never comes back?
Don't worry, she will. Horton, notice anything different?
Yes, it's getting colder.
The winter came, the snow and the... The winter came, the snow and the sleet, the icicles came from his trunk to his feet.
I can't leave this nest, no, I meant what I said. This egg might get frozen, but the who's might be dead. I couldn't say no when I heard Maisie beg. Now I'm caught between a dustback and an incubating egg.
We arrived at the wall just like I said we would. And the wall is something that does everyone good. We'll sleep in the trenches and go without supper to make the world safer from each virus.
This war makes no sense. Just one thing you quit. Spreading bread up and down doesn't matter a bit. We've crashed on a clover. There's no help in sight. So why are you teaching children to fight? Here is my sword. Here is my hat. I'm leaving now. And Sarah, that is that. I bet you forgot about Gertrude McFuzz. Well, that's nothing new. I mean, everyone does. But Gertrude did something that few birds could do. So this is a Take on Miss Gertrude Part 2. Horton. I had a little trouble because I grew a little tail. Well, it wasn't very little. It was absolutely giant, but she never even noticed. So I felt a little silly even trying. Besides, which the tail was too heavy for normal flying.
Go on.
So I ran to the doctor.
Dr. Dake by the lake, and she said,
My tail has been a mistake.
and she said,
Dr. Dake, I've been foolish and blamed. Pluck it out, get it off, I won't do it again.
pluck, pluck, pluck,
Oh, it hurt a lot.
pluck, pluck, pluck,
Ouch, a tender spot.
pluck, pluck, pluck.
Just a long feather tail. But suddenly Gertrude could sail. I sailed on a jump and was practically stopped for you. I trampled through trees full of furious bees for you. I slogged through a fog and a choking smog, down a soggy slope through a stinking bog, while my slip was gripped by a vicious dog for you. Oh yes, and Horton, one more thing. It took me 7 weeks, but I found you're clever too.
Gertrude, I never noticed. You're amazing.
Oh, it was nothing.
Hello, who's? Hello? Is anyone there?
Hello!
Oh, what a relief. Why, hello, Mr. Mayor. Is Jojo all right?
Hi, Horton!
Oh, Jojo, kid, now that I got you, I won't let you go. I'll shelter and guard you, because after all, a person's a person no matter how small.
A person's a person no matter how small.
Did you hear what I hear? Did you see what I see? They made themselves be heard, though they still can't be seen.
They prove they are a person no matter how small.
How true, yes, how true, said the sour kangaroo. And from now on, do you know what I'm planning to do? From now, I'm going to protect them with you.
And the young kangaroo in her pouch said, Me too!
How happy and sweet. Now Jojo's things would forever be heard, including this thing.
Elephant bird!
Why, he looks just like me, except for the wings.
And except for the voice, because that's how a bird sings.
Gertrude, what will I do? I'm slow, I'm fat, and all I know is he'll need the earth, and that's what he'll need much more than that.
I have wings, I can fly, you teach him earth, and I'll teach him sky.
The adventure was over. The sky became pink! And then guess what happened?
Well, what do you think?
trouble in store.
Think of something horrible and
Hearing something sinister and scary that you never dared to think of before. Think of the wet years and the feeling of fear and the darkness of night.
all alone in your room as you're facing your doom. Think a glimmer of light. But I hope you're prepared to be scared than scared.
Cause this ain't Mother Goose.
Danger's right on the brink.
What do you think about Seuss?